Okay. Appreciate all the love and support that y'all been showing these videos again. I got a couple of them coming for y'all today. But before I got into that, I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk to y'all about something else that I realized, and I feel like a lot of creators deal with this in general. It's not just me. I know it's not. It's a large sweep of energy flowing through because we going through phases, man. Now, I wanted to tell you that you are worthy, regardless of what you may think. You are worthy. I had to realize within myself, I started to correlate my worthiness or correlate my value as a person based off of how I was performing externally, whether that be financially or whether that be uh YouTubely. What's the word for that, man? Uh but based off my finances, based off how many people was watching my videos, based off of how many quote unquote pats on the back that I'm getting, based off how much love is being shown to me, I would subconsciously associate that shit with, am I succeeding and am I good? Am I a good person? Am I doing good? And I feel like in this society today, since we've been raised up off likes and comparison, it's very hard to get trapped up in that bullshit, in that illusion, to make you feel like you are not worthy. It don't matter if you get in one view or if you get in a million views. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know if you a good person. You know if you doing people right. You know if you doing yourself right. And no view count, no dollar amount, no nothing can take that away from you, bro. Nothing can take away who you really are. Nothing at all. Nothing makes you not worthy. I used to think that since I was going through troubles of whatever the case may be, whether that be school, whether that be this, whether that be relationships, whether that be finances, I would think that I'm less of a person because of it, but that is not the case. That is not the case. All of that shit is just another tool that can be used in order to do that to you. But don't allow that shit to happen because I didn't allow it to happen to me. Y'all don't have to go through that shit because I didn't went through it. I know naturally some of y'all is gonna feel me, but please listen. Always understand that you are worthy, regardless of what the fuck is being shown in front of you, because it's all an illusion. None of this shit is real. No follower account is real. No dollar amount is real. No fucking piece of paper that say you a bachelor's in aerodynamic spacecrafts. That shit is not real. The only thing that is real is who you are and what you are. And what you are 100% of the time is worthy. You are no less than. You are no less than. So don't allow this system to trick you into thinking otherwise. Just because you decided that you're not going to go the same route that you see everybody else going down. Just because you embarked on your business, but your business not gaining as much traction as you would like. Just because you don't think the same, whatever the case may be, man. Don't allow this bullshit to bring you down and don't allow this bullshit to slow you down, regardless of what happens, regardless of how many times you bump your head, and regardless of how many times you might get denied. You are still worthy. You worthy of everything. And the moment you notice that, and the moment you start to just focus on the next thing instead of getting caught up on the feeling of unworthiness and the feeling of undeservingness because of some made up construct in your head, that is when things start to fall in line. That is true alignment. I know I got a video on here called Searching for Alignment. What I just said is true alignment. When you detach from everything and just allow yourself to be and just go, stay in the present and go. I know that's easier said than done, especially for y'all who is young because y'all is dealing with so many things at one time. But trust me, one day this gonna make sense. Even if it don't. One day it will. And I'm sure for most of y'all it does make sense because if you even watching this video right now, you on a whole different frequency. You on a whole different level. But hey, man, let me get into these videos. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I'm gone.